Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Vivi, and today's video is a DID behind the scenes video with a tiny twist. Usually these videos are very unplanned, as uncut, as raw, as honest, as unedited as possible. If there are things that are too intimate for a system to share with you, then these things do get cut out, but we try to share as much as possible with what our system is comfortable with sharing. So the twist today is that it's not as unplanned as possible. I've prepared a note with 2 questions. Why do we make DID behind the scenes videos, and why is it important to you? The reason why I hope when we switch other alters will answer this is that we do get some questions on our DID behind the scenes videos as to why we do them. Or my friend, oh god, I'm sorry. The systems I know, or I studied this, and these are things that not everyone has, and that does not make sense, or that's not what's written down in some book, or my friend has DID and it's different for them. And some of them are just there to be hurtful and mean, so we would still direct them to this video, but they probably won't watch that. But anyways, for those who want to learn, for those who want to listen, for those who are just here to learn more about our system and our system's opinions, then you're welcome to stay around. And hopefully we're able to get started now. There have been a lot of complications with filming this intro, so I hope we are finally able to start. So let's go. Hello. Oh. Jeez. So that was a long hacking switch. Like, you can't control if you switch out or not, but staying grounded or trying to stay grounded and trying to like hold back and trying to suppress this feeling of switchiness, it's just not very pleasant. Not for me, not for Vivi, but she really wanted to do the intro. And both of us tried our best, but it's really hecking hard. It's like swimming, like if there's like a swirly thing in the water, like a very big fast swirly thing, and both of you are like in the swirly thing but try to swim out of it. Like that's how kind of impossible that is. And yeah, kind of. So I'm Drew. I'm not sure if I've already said that, but Vivi told me. Yes, I do have communication with Vivi sometimes, so I know about the notes she did. They are very hard to miss. So I'm interested in learning why I think we make these videos. So my opinion on this is these videos we share various ways. In these videos we share what our system looks like when we switch, when we dissociate, what like what things can hey. Okay, so we are doing a DID behind the scenes. That's cool. I tried to prepare myself for doing one, but then I guess I switched out and didn't really notice anything else. why do we make the idea behind the scenes videos? Oh, personally, okay. Personally, these videos for me, like, they mean a lot to me. Even though I only watch them when I am the one to edit videos, they do let me learn more about our system. They help me to not be as scared of They help me to be not as scared of other authors as I was just half a year ago. I still am scared of other authors, but it makes me feel not like they're complete strangers. I'm learning more about them. I'm kind of willing to learn more about them. It's a bit hard, but that's one thing. Also, not a lot of systems share their vulnerable moments, and that's acceptable and that's very respectable. You have to respect your own boundaries with what your system is willing to share. But personally, it is important for us to share these moments because we do learn stuff about ourselves. For example, I learned that we yawn a lot when we switch. We Oh. Will I ever get to finish my sentences part 1000? I don't know why, but lately some people on older DID behind the scenes videos, people just kept commenting things like, will Drew ever get to finish his sentences? Or, I feel sorry for Drew to not be able to finish his sentences, and it was hilarious, okay? I kept laughing my butt off. Thought it was very hilarious. But now, okay, so the best thing about sharing DID behind the scenes videos is to see how many systems are grateful for sharing these videos. These videos make systems feel less alone. It makes them feel understood, because these are things that aren't shared a lot. Even if a system is different, because no system is the same. The feelings behind this, no matter what your symptoms are, or not symptoms, like the things that come along with you switching, they might be different, but still seeing what other systems go through similar things is like, hey, I'm not alone. And it is so wonderful to not only see that we share these and it makes you feel less alone and makes you feel like I don't have to be ashamed of this. I don't have to hide these things. I don't have to be scared that people that I love or that people see these. It is just amazing. And reading these things makes us feel less alone. It makes us feel like we are not alone. Yes. It makes us feel less alone, and it makes us feel like we aren't alone. Which is good. No one wants to be alone, and the best thing to know is you are not alone. It sometimes is really hard to see and especially feel like you aren't alone, but you aren't, and we just want you to know that. As well as other beings that aren't a system or that aren't a part of a system, they also seem to learn a lot. They are able to see some real life insights. They're able to see what our system is like when we switch, what our unicorn, what things come along with switching, like we yawn when we switch, or sometimes we blink when we switch. We like when we switch a lot, or before we switch, we get these like switchy hiccups, which can be very annoying, but it is just something that we've noticed now. Like we get more sensitive towards our own body, towards our own system. We learn a lot through these videos, and you all seem to learn a lot as well. Of course, no system is the same. I think I've said that already, and I think we say that a lot in our videos. But we share our story. We share what our system is going through, because DID is so complex. OSDD is complex, and there's so much variety within systems that we think it is good to see different sides of what it's like to be a system. You might not yawn when you switch. You might twitch when you switch. You might sneeze when you smidge. You might sneeze when you switch. We yawn when we switch. You might not. You might not have any visible thing to go along with you switching. And visible is also a wonderful thing, because people usually be like, hello, I haven't been out in a while. I was out on the weekend, I think, but it's nice to see you again. Hello, I'm Jake. I'm Dissociative Protector. I'm a caretaker, and why do we make DIT behind the scenes videos? Why is it important for you? Excuse me. So hey. Okay. Maybe I'm going to get to answer some questions now. The main reason why we started doing DID behind the scenes videos is our system is very switchy. Our system can be extremely dissociated. And for people, sometimes it's hard to understand that switches have to, like, switches can only happen when there are triggers. And I don't see any triggers in your videos. But that's not true. Switches don't always have to be triggered. Switches can happen out of the blue. And the triggers, especially triggers, don't have to be visible for you. Triggers can be sounds, scents, touches, people, surroundings, actions, feelings. These are things that aren't always visible for you. And you can still be triggered after experiencing something, even though it's already not there anymore. For example, when we have a nightmare, we can still be triggered when we wake up, even though the nightmare is over. Like, triggers don't have to be visible, and triggers don't have to happen in the exact moment when you switch. They can have a long lasting effect on your mind. That's just something to keep in mind. So the reason why we do this, I'm getting sidetracked, kind of, is that when we started these videos, we were such a mess. We are still a mess, but we were such a mess. Just getting through the day was impossible. Right now, I would say getting through the day is semi possible. Like, we couldn't do anything. We couldn't really, like, we still can't work. Like, even doing videos can be such a struggle. And we really wanted to do videos on our channel, but sometimes it was so hard. So one day we thought, why don't we just share what we're going through? Because this is something we experience, and this is something that keeps us from doing stuff. I'm sorry. This is something that keeps us from doing stuff. This is something that really, really affects us in our daily life. And that's kind of how our DID behind the scenes videos came to happen. Hello, I'm Drew. And my mind is getting tired. Tired, if you want to say so. Keeper. Why is it personally important for me to do these videos? I would personally say just to share the variety, to be honest. Okay, so that was Sunny. Sunny is a little of our system. She can't speak English. She just speaks German, but she's a little shy. We do sometimes get questions like, how do your alters know that you're filming a video when there is amnesia, or how do they know what to talk about? The reason why they know we're filming is because we have a filming location in our room. There is a camera right in front of our face, and there are notes that say this, like filming, recording, and these kind of things. Also, how do you always know what you're doing? We tried to leave notes of what video we are filming. It isn't always successful, as you sometimes see in our videos where authors look around and there's nothing there, because that kind of is an issue. Sometimes we just forget putting notes down. But that's one kind of thing. Also, we're getting really, really dissociated and really, really switchy. I'm Sky. Hello. I'm not gonna answer a really stupid question. Why do you make behind the scenes videos? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe to share things that are very intimate and that other people can make fun of. Why is it important for me? It isn't important for me. It isn't important for me to share these things. Like, there are other things that are way more important. I'm more important. I still haven't done my behind the scenes, haven't I? But oh well, I'm not gonna do this alone because otherwise I'm gonna throw shit around. So I have to wait and you have to wait, but I'm not gonna apologize for that. Our girlfriend has to be here for me to film a video. I am very independent, but I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna rage quit, you know? I try to keep my composure, which is sometimes very hard. But of course, that's just because I'm a persecutor and we are all evil. Jesus. That's why I need her, because she sometimes is able to calm me down and remind me that I shouldn't throw around stuff because I'm tensed. Hello, I is back. I think I is going to end the video. We are switchy and All Might is getting into rapid switching cycle, which I don't want to. And I hope cutting off the cam is calming us down, because filming can be stressful and sometimes filming can make us nervous, make us stressed, a little bit anxious or excited. So that's all a lot of emotions that can trigger rapid switching in our system. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope we were able to do what Vivi was intending to do, because I don't know. I don't know what we did, to be honest. So if you have any other questions about why we do these videos, leave them in the comments. If there's anything that is not clear to you, leave it in the comments. Subscribe to our channel if you're new, if you want to. It's a free thing to do. You can always leave when you don't want to stay around anymore. And have a look at our Ko-Fi and our Patreon if you want to give some extra support. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.